Alright, today I want to show you how to walk the bass line. Right now I'm in the key of G. I'm playing the 1, 4, and 5 chords. So I'm playing the 1 chord in the key of G, which is G, and I'm playing the 4 chord, which is C, and I'm playing the 5 chord, which is D. I could also use D7 if I want to play the 5-7 chord, so either way it works. And the way this basically works is that I want to, basically if you can play your G major scale, and in G we have 1 sharp. So if I play G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, and so forth. G, F sharp, E. So basically what I do is when I walk, and this is really common in country western music, so if I do, and that thing that I'm doing right now, and I'll get back to it, I'm doing what they call the root and the fifth. And that's real common that bass players do that all the time. So if you don't have a bass player and you're just a guitar player, that's kind of what you do. So I'm going to walk, play a G chord, and I'm going to walk G, A, B, and then I play the C chord. And if I want to go back down to G, I C, B, A, G chord. And if I want to go to the D chord, G, F sharp, E. And since E is the lowest note, I have to jump up to the D. And then D, E, F sharp, G to get back to the G chord. So basically that's that walking bass line. Alright, the other thing that I am doing is that I am playing fifths. So I'm playing bass lines. Typically, a lot of times, the simplest way to do a bass line is do the root fifth. And of course, there's a lot of other things you can do with basses, but on guitar, that's typically what we're doing for mimicking the bass is playing the root fifth. So in C, for G, 5 away from G is D. So I'm playing G, D, G, D. C would be C, G, and D would be D, A, D, A. So basically, I'm going to try to find these notes on open, and G is a really good open key, so this works pretty well. So I'll play here. Here's that full G chord, and you notice how I play it this way. A lot of y'all play it this way, which is fine. I mean, you play that way, that's fine. This way actually is a lot more convenient to get the C and D7, so that's why I teach this way here. So I'm going to play the G note, then I hit the top 2 strings, then I'm going to hit the open D string, which is the 4th string, and then hit the top strings. So bass note, 5th, G, D, root, 5th. So that's that root 5th that goes on with that. And on C, it's either C or G is 5 away from it. So I have 2 choices. I can go, and I can play the open G, which is on the 3rd string. But that doesn't give me much to strum when I go from that point there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the C chord, and then for the 5th, I'm going to play this G, which is on the 3rd string and the 6th string. Okay, and then for D or D7, I got that there, and the A is the 5th string open. So I'm playing the 4th string open, 5th string open. Okay, so that's basically how that looks. So let me do it from this angle here so you can see. And I'll strum up here. And for C, and for D. And if I do the walking line, this might be a little bit easier to see from this angle here, would be F sharp, E, and D, D. So try that out. It's really fun. It really gives a lot of really cool sounds if you're trying to do some country western sounds, or add a little bit to your accompaniment if you're just playing by yourself. So there we go. We've got the walking bass line and the root 5th bass on the guitar. Rock and roll.